Hello, I am Krualin Halmajan and I'm a MMA, boxing, kickboxing coach, also UFC cutman and the president of the Muay Thai Ontario. I started this sport when I was 13 and I got into it because I was bullied and I wanted to learn how to defend myself. I didn't want to be pushed around and I started training martial arts. As soon as I started training, I fall in love with the art, with learning the art, learning the movement, and becoming stronger. Right away after the first year of training, I noticed that I'm stronger. I'm a better human being just because of the physical exercise I was involved. And I also learned from martial arts right away at that age, at 13, about the discipline that martial arts give you. Later on, falling in love with the sport, I become Romanian champion twice. I fought many fights in the ring, and those fights make me become strong as well, and teach me about hard work, dedication to the sport. And I also got to travel the world with the sport and meet people from other cultures and other nations. At the age of 20, I moved to Canada. 23, I moved to Canada in 2000, and I started my life here as a coach. I started coaching the sport 20 years ago. The sport was not very known in Canada, and I become a successful coach by training national champions, world champions, and then most of my fighters become professional fighters, and they as you guys gonna hear after from Will Romero and Kyle Nelson, and they become professional fighters, and martial arts become their way of life. Some of my students are business owners themselves now, and they teach martial arts at their turn to others. What I'm telling you all this is because even martial arts, it's something that not many people do, but because I had so much passion and love for it, become a way of life for me. So I think at your age, in your grade, it's very important to find something you love. Picasso, Mozart, all the greats that changed humankind and history, the human history, find a passion for something they love, and that's what makes them great. So what I'm telling you, my message to you, is to encourage you to find something you love, okay? Even if it's music, even if it's art, even if it's physical exercise, martial arts, a sport. Don't let people discourage you to follow your dreams. Do what you love and you will be spiritually wealthy and financially wealthy. That's going to come later. But find something you love and you're going to be successful, okay? Because all us human beings have there is things that we love and things that we hate. So always follow your heart and find things you love and pursue them, and be obsessed with them and dedicate your life to them. That's what I did. And also a big part of my life, being a Christian since I was born, it was my belief in God and in the teachings of Jesus Christ. So I always try to be positive. I always try to encourage my students to live a clean life, away from drugs and alcohol, because they are a poison and they are negativity, and negativity will take you to destruction. Love, peace, forgiveness are what Jesus Christ teaches us, and those are things that I always guide my life for, and that's what I always teach my students, to follow their hearts, to believe in God, to believe in righteousness, to live their life in a clean way, and to stay away from negativity. Your friends will always try to pull you to the wrong path, but you have to lead, and lead by example, and be a good person. Positivity will always prevail. Negativity will always take you to failure. So live your life with love and passion. Live by helping your community, helping your colleagues to do good things, and that will make you a good person. So it was my pleasure talking to you two guys today. I want to thank Principal Adriano for inviting me to talk to you guys, and I hope that my humble example will inspire you to do good things, and also hope one day I can come visit you guys and train together with you guys and teach you a little bit more about my sport and the art I'm teaching every day. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm UFC fighter Kyle the Monster Nelson. I was born in Huntsville, Ontario, and that's where I started chasing my dream of competing in the UFC. So, I started at a young age. I was about 14, just going into high school, and I was very interested in boxing and stuff like that. And that was when I first saw The Ultimate Fighter, and I realized that's what I want to do for a living. So, being from a very small town, it's about 2 hours north of Toronto, it took a lot of work, a lot of hard work, a lot of driving, a lot of traveling to find places to train and training partners. So my first gym was Muskoka Kickboxing in Bracebridge, Ontario. It was about half an hour. So every day after school, sometimes I had a part-time job. I would either work that or I would go to the gym. So I drive that half hour, train for 2 or 3 hours, drive the half hour home, go to bed and get up for school the next day. And I did that all through high school, and then I started my pro career. So I started doing some amateur fights in kickboxing and in MMA, and then I transitioned over to professional MMA. And once I got into professional MMA, being from a small town in Huntsville, it was very difficult to find training partners, strength and conditioning coaches, all that stuff. So I started coming down here to Stony Creek and working with Crew Lynn at House of Champions. And this is where we were able to take my professional game to the next level. And it's really just with hard work. I found through MMA that you can achieve anything with hard work, whether it's sports, whether you want to do well in sports or compete professionally in sports. All it takes is a lot of hard work and dedication. Working hard for 1 or 2 days, you may gain a little bit, but it's over time. You want to be able to work hard for years and years. And you guys are young, you're in school, so you can still pick almost any dream you want. And if you work hard, by the time you're 18 or 20 or something like that, you're going to be that much closer to achieving your dream. Just make sure that you work a little bit towards it every day. Hard work every day over time, and you're going to be able to achieve your dreams. And that's what got me to the UFC. So again, I moved down here, started training with Lynn at House of Champions. And again, so now I'm 3 hours from home. I still try and travel up to Huntsville to see my family and my mom and dad and my kids and everything. But it takes a lot of sacrifice, even where I am right now. Some people look at the UFC as the goal, and kind of when you get to the UFC, then you can kind of relax and you don't have to work so hard and you're going to make all kinds of money. But that's not necessarily true. Now that I've made it to the UFC, I had to double down. I have to work even harder to make sure that I'm going to be able to compete with these other guys that are training all day, every day. So that's what I'm doing now. I've just stepped up my hard work even more. And again, sacrifices coming down here, spending my weeks down here to train far away from home. It's what you need to do if you want to be able to accomplish what you want, when you want to chase your dreams. So when you think you're working hard, just double down, try and work harder. And if you guys have any questions or you need any motivation or you want to train or you need any tips on anything, feel free to reach out and ask me or Lynn or anyone here, and we can all really help out and try and help you chase your own dreams, whether it's in our sport of mixed martial arts or even an academic dream. Maybe you want to be a rocket scientist or a race car driver or a school teacher. There's lots of very admirable dreams that you can chase, but you're still going to need to work hard. Even those like your principal, that's not an easy job to get. You have to work hard. You have to study in school a long time. Obviously to be a doctor, you need to go to school for 6-7 years. So every dream that you want is going to take hard work. So even if you think, oh, well, I don't want to be a UFC fighter, so I don't need to work hard every day. Whatever you want to be, you have to work hard every day to be the best that you can be and really achieve your goals. So yeah, if you want to be a doctor, then study every day. If you want to be an MMA fighter, then work out every day. Whatever you want to do, find out what you want to do and your dream, and then you just have to find a way to chase it and find a way to work on that dream every day and try and improve on it a little bit. And after a couple of years, you'll notice you're getting closer and closer, and then one day you'll reach your dream and you'll be able to sit down, relax, and tell everyone that you made it. Thanks a lot for listening to me, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Hey guys, my name is Will Romero. I'm from born in Canada, Toronto, Canada, and grew up mostly in Brampton my entire life. I trained martial arts Muay Thai with Crew Lynn here, the coach and owner, for the last 14 years now. It's been quite a long time. I'm a professional martial artist. This was my dream ever since I was a kid. I fight professional Muay Thai, mixed martial arts, and kickboxing. It was always a dream of mine ever since I was a kid, And I always wanted to be a fighter, be a professional fighter, and through hard work, dedication, and commitment, I was able to accomplish my dream. On the path of doing that, I joined the military at 17 years old. I wanted to become a soldier. Actually, I wanted to become a police officer. But I thought that I wanted something more hands-on, something that's a little bit more aggressive that can benefit me with my fighting. So that's why I chose the infantry. I became a paratrooper, and I served in Bosnia in 2001 as a peacekeeper. And one thing that I would love to tell you guys is, if you have a dream, invest your life in chasing that dream. There is something beautiful and special about doing what you love, as opposed to having to work for someone doing something you don't love. It's quite powerful, and it makes your life beautiful and valuable. I'm sure you have seen people that do something that they don't love just because they have to get by, and that's still honorable, but they don't enjoy it. So what is important is working hard and also staying committed to school. It is what it is. Our academics are one of the most important things in our life. Our commitment to our academics and staying committed to our school and our work is gonna give us the skills to be successful later on in life in whatever path you choose. All right. This dedication and commitment to your dreams will again translate into a better future down the road when you grow up, because we're all gonna eventually grow up. We're not gonna be kids forever, and this is gonna help you. Okay. When I was coming up in high school and elementary school, I was just a normal kid like everybody else. And if you go back to that point and ask people, do you think Will could have traveled the world, fought some of the best fighters in the world, fought on live television, national television, been paid to travel the world? People would think you're crazy, that you're telling a funny fairy tale story. But there's something incredibly powerful that we all have within us, and it's called self-belief. Believe in yourself. We are incredible creatures, capable of so much. Every one of us. It takes commitment, and it takes hard work. But if you dig deep down inside and you have a dream that you love, if you commit yourself, every one of you can do it. Okay? This is going to, again, give you a great, bright future. It's going to give you different paths in life that you can choose. It's going to benefit you. Okay, guys? So, again, Will Romero, wishing you the best. Chase your dreams and don't give up.